Okay, so the next glitched item is Bedrock. Yeah, you heard it right. Bedrock. So, you're not supposed to be able to have Bedrock, obviously. But there was a recent glitch which actually allowed you to get Bedrock. So, to do that, you would get a magical mushroom soup and a stonk. You would drink that, go down here, and so every single island has a piece of bedrock. Now, with the new recent update, which added the dwarven mines, comes a new mining system. And there was a bug in that mining system which actually allowed you to use a stonk and break bedrock. Now, obviously, as you can see, this bedrock is not breaking. Nothing's happening to it. Even if I take, like, my titanium pickaxe, nothing is happening to it. So yeah, now it's actually a legendary item, and so I can actually show it to you. So if I come over here and visit one of my friends, so they actually have, okay, that was weird. Alright, so they actually have a museum right over here. Alright, so as you can see, my friend has actually 3 pieces of bedrock. So these first 2 are legendary bedrock. So as you can see, bedrock is legendary. And so bedrock actually has had a different tooltip saying contact some person about how you got this. Now, eventually they figured out how so many people had them and changed the tooltip to probably one of my favorite tooltips in the game. I guess you have this now. And so they're not even trying to get rid of it. We just have it now. Now this is actually a recombobulated piece of bedrock. So it's actually a mythic piece of bedrock. There's nothing special about it other than the fact that it's mythic. Alright, so the next glitched item, which soon will not be a glitched item, is actually something called the salmon hat. Now, the salmon hat, if we actually go to collection, fishing, raw salmon, and if you look here, the salmon hat says coming soon because it currently doesn't exist. But turns out during one of the updates, they accidentally released the crafting recipe, meaning people could actually craft the salmon hat. So to craft it, simply you would just get yourself some salmon and you would put it like this. Now, as you can see, yeah, it's not going to give it to me because, first of all, I'm not even high enough collection in raw salmon. I'm currently not even raw salmon 1, but there are some people in raw salmon 9, and they crafted the salmon hat. Alright, so the next glitched item is called the spawn egg. So spawn eggs are nothing unusual in Minecraft, but they are in Hypixel Skyblock. So if we come over here to the hub and over to the auction house, because I also don't have it. I know I don't have a lot of glitched items, but if you're watching this video and you have some glitched items that you're willing to give me, then yeah, just visit my island while I'm online and yeah, donate some glitched items. So then, you know, if I get enough new glitched items, I might do an update video. But anyways, so if I just search up spawn egg, okay, here we go. So this is the spawn egg. Now, as you can see, they're extremely expensive. 3 million coins. Now, as I said, I'm pretty poor. I only have 3.4 million, meaning that would take a huge hit in my bank. But yeah, so like I said, if you do have a spawn egg you're willing to, or any glitched item that you're willing to donate, you know, visit my island while I'm online, and yeah, you can donate them to me. But this is a spawn egg. You can't actually spawn anything. But this was obtained by something called the Bazaar glitch. So there was a glitch where certain lobbies, which were called glitch lobbies, would allow you to go to the bazaar and actually drop items out of the bazaar. So for example, this glitch was actually used. And also, if there is some glitch like this, do not use it. There's a very high chance that you're gonna get banned. So a lot of people were caught doing this, but basically to get it, you go to farming, you would go to chicken, and as you can see here, there's this super enchanted egg. Now, what you would do is you would drop it, and in those glitch lobbies, it would actually drop and become unenchanted and just turn into a normal plain spawn egg. So, obviously it's no longer possible because they fixed that glitch. There's no more glitch lobbies, and if you drop the item, it'll just open up the next menu. So, yeah, now the Bazaar glitch actually also allows you to get cooked mutton. So if you go over here to mutton, there's enchanted cooked mutton. You could drop this and it would just drop plain cooked mutton. So actually, is there even any in here? So if I do mutton, oh, here we go. There's one right here, cooked mutton. And as you can see, this is probably going to be worth even more than the spawn egg. Because, well, there really isn't any more of them. Oh, that's it. There's only one cooked mutton currently on the auction house, and it's already worth 2.8 million coins. So, yeah, pretty crazy. And that was also obtained through the Bazaar glitch. All right, so the next glitch, actually has to do with these right here. So as you can see, these are lucky blocks. So over here, Oringo during the traveling zoo will pop up here, but while there's no event going on, this is what you'll see. It's basically this like merchant stand and lucky blocks. Now there was a glitch, the same glitch which allowed you to get banners. Actually, I didn't even explain it properly. So there were 2 times where this was possible. So the first time was during Dark Auction. Basically, someone found out that you could take an aspect of the end. While you're in the Dark Auction, you can look up at the ceiling and basically AOTE out on top, like outside into this world. Now, the block protection, which basically stops you from being able to break blocks, like for example, it just comes back like this. So they actually didn't protect it properly, and so you could actually break any block, including the blocks here. Now, there actually used to be banners right here and right here, and you could actually break those and get those glitched banners, and you could also break these lucky blocks, which are just player heads. Now, the second time this happened was actually they made it so that things like the traveling zoo, well, they would actually spawn on your island, but eventually they did change that. But as you know, you can break any block in your island. So if I break this torch, I broke it, and then I can place it. So yeah, basically, you can actually break the wall banner that came during the traveling zoo and the lucky blocks. Actually, were there even any lucky blocks? I'm not sure, but you could get wall banners from that, and wall banners are basically the banners that I showed you at Time Dio's Island. Alright, so the next glitched item is something called the beacon block. Now, as of the Dwarven Mines update, there is now officially beacons in the game, except that they're named differently. So it's beacon, and then I for 1, I for 2, I for 3, Roman numerals up to 5, which is V. But there's actually a glitched item called beacon block. So if we look at this, it's a beacon block, and they actually added a it seems like they added a tooltip, but there was no tooltip before. It was just called beacon block. Eventually, I guess they added a tooltip which reads a cool cosmetic imitation of the real thing. So yeah, but this was glitched, and basically from that, and to make it, there were actually multiple occasions where you could actually make a beacon block, and it basically you would obtain a nether star and then you would craft it. So yeah, now you cannot get beacon blocks anymore, which is sad, but yeah, it is patched now. Alright, so the next glitched item we're going to be talking about is something called tagless items. So if we actually walk over to here, I actually have a backpack. It's this one full of a couple glitched items. So this is menu glass. I'll talk about that in a second. This is a quick crafting slot. I'll also talk about this, but this is what I want to talk about. This is a tagless item. It's basically an item that doesn't have anything in its tooltip. So as you know, well, Skyblock has a bunch of things in their tooltips, including things like rarity. Now, just a water bottle will have a rarity of common, and that's all that's in the tooltip. But this water bottle right here has nothing in its tooltip, so this is a tagless item. Alright, so the next glitched item we're going to be talking about, or actually glitched items, are dyed leather armor. Now, that doesn't seem like anything weird, because, for example, if I walk over here, as you can see, there is plenty of dyed armor, like these heavy skeleton soldier boots, or these tarantula boots. They're clearly dyed, but that's not what I mean. So, if I actually take, say, these skeleton boots, and say I take this orange dye, if I put this, normally this would allow you to dye the armor, and I can even do like this, and that doesn't do anything. And so the reason for that is because obviously, well, Hypixel doesn't want you to be able to dye the armor whatever you want. Now, maybe thinking, oh, well, why not use this? But if you are okay, also you're like, oh, I dyed it. I didn't dye it. It just glitched, and now it's just back to how it was. So, yeah. So it is actually possible to dye armor, just not any color. So to do that, you need two things. First is a set of fairies armor or crystal armor. Now, fairies armor will only let you dye an armor shades of pink and purple, while crystal armor will allow you to do white to like gray to a purplish black. So I have fairies armor just because it's cheaper, and so then you would get, say, let me get these, and actually, let me show you my glaciite armor, which is normally supposed to be light blue, is pink. And the reason and so basically what you want to do is you want to take whatever armor you want, and you want to spam it very quickly. So if you spam it quickly enough, there we go. So as you can see, these heavy skeleton boots are no longer, they're no longer yellow. They're pink. Yeah. Those are definitely pink. Let me... And so, as you can see, these are heavy skeleton soldier boots. Heavy skeleton soldier boots. But they're pink. And so the reason I think this works, basically, Hypixel checks to see if you have a full set of fairies armor, and if you do, it changes the colors. Now, if you're able to switch the armor quickly enough, basically you switch it right after it checks that you have fairies armor, but right before it changes the color of the armor, you can actually dye the armor with the color that it's being changed to. Now, it sounds kinda confusing, and it probably is for some of you guys, but I tried to explain it as best as I could. Alright, so the next item I'm going to be talking about is this menu glass. So you actually saw this in my backpack when I talked about the tagless items. So this is menu glass right here. And so this is actually a glitched item because menu glass, well, you're not supposed to get. So menu glass can be found in places like your Skyblock menu, and if you try to take it out, well, you can't. So I'm pretty sure there was some glitch at one point where you could actually take it out of the crafting menu, but you can no longer take it out. So people are selling menu glass for like thousands or even hundreds of thousands of coins. They're worth nothing. All you need is one menu glass. So actually, let me go get my backpack again. All you need is one menu glass. Oh, also, let me show you. If you hold it in your hand, so as you can see, it's menu glass, hold it in your hand, and it actually turns into black stained glass pane. Get out of here. So, it's worthless because all you need is one menu glass, then open up the crafting menu and just double click it, and now you pick up all menu glass. Now this isn't menu glass, this is actually a quick crafting slot. And so this is actually different than this. You get this if you're not if you don't have VIP or above. This is if it just you don't have anything in inventory that you can use to craft. But yeah, so now you can see I have 33. So actually, if you come to my island again / visit Luckstern, again, donate to me if you have any glitch items you're willing to donate, but also just do / visit Luckstern while I'm online, and I'll give you a menu glass completely for free. Because people are selling this for so much, and it's worthless. It's worth nothing. But make sure you have a backpack, because otherwise it turns into normal black stained glass. And also, don't hold it in your hand. Alright, so the next glitched item is a written book. Now, written books are created when you create a book and quill. You sign it, and so let me just name it that. If you do sign and close, it would turn into a written book. Written books, well, you're not allowed to have written books. So there are glitched items. I don't have a written book. So again, if you do have a written book, if you have any glitched items you're willing to donate, please donate. And I might do an update video sometime in the future. Okay, so the next glitch I'm going to be talking about is the coin head, or this thing. So this is just named head. Yeah, nothing special. It's just named head. And also this, unlike, for example, this, or it doesn't have anything that pops up when you hover over the item frame. So you're actually able to get this right now. So to get that, you get a fishing rod that doesn't have telekinesis, and then you create this type of setup. So you create some walls, you create a little fishing pool, and then you put hoppers right here. And so then make sure you don't have a magnetic talisman. Get that out, and then you can just fish. And there's a chance that when you like pull it in, you'll get a coin head, or a coin. And if they go in the hoppers, you can just open the hopper. Okay, there's actually stuff in these hoppers. you can actually open the hopper and take out the coin head. So yeah, that's how you get the coin head. Alright, so the next glitch item I'm going to be talking about are these. So you have search, input username, enter username, and there's also enter reason, but I'm not in a guild, so I only have these three. But if there is someone in a guild that wants to, give me one, that'd be really nice. But these are currently obtainable, so to get it, you want to visit someone else's island. So for example, let's go to Time Dio again, because if I say him enough, the YouTube algorithm will like me. So anyways, now you want to go to the Skyblock menu, click your player head, which is my Hypixel profile. And so for the first one, you want to go to friends, click add friend. So this one's enter username, and then just click the Skyblock menu and you'll get the enter username paper. Now, you don't want to hold it in your hand, otherwise it'll turn into normal paper. So yeah, that is one thing you want to make sure about. To the second one, you want to go to party, create party, and so this is input username, click that and you get input username. Alright, so then for the next one, you want to go to my Hypixel profile, friends, search players, and this one will be called search. Click this and you get the search paper. And then if you're in a guild, you click guild. There would be a there would be a kick player button or something like that. You click it and it would say enter reason. Again, you would just click this and you'd get the piece of paper. But I'm not in a guild. I did not mean to click that. Oops. Okay. Hopefully they don't accept. Lemon. But yeah, so I don't have any use for this. So yeah, that's how you get that. But the next item is this item over here, the quick crafting slot. So we look at this. Oh, that actually fits really nicely. But if you look at this, this is the quick crafting slot. Basically, if you don't have the VIP rank or above, this is what you'll see. So if you do /craft over here, since I have VIP or above, I have these quick crafting slots. Also, let me put this in here. But if you don't have VIP or above, you'll get this. And so this, I'm pretty sure, could be obtained the same way that this could. Though I don't know if you can actually get more by just double clicking it. And I can't test it because I don't have an alt and I have VIP or above. So yeah, that's the quick crafting slot. Alright, so the next glitched item, which actually has something to do with the null blocks glitch, is something called the petrified wooden slab, or other people call it the alpha slab. So first thing you can see is that it's it has no texture. But something interesting is that it's actually named wooden slab and not null. And so if you place it down, it's a wooden slab. Now, if I get myself my tool bag and I grab my axe and I try to break it, well, yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Like, see this wood right here? I broke that so quickly. This, yeah, it's taking so long. Now, if I take my pickaxe and I break it in pretty much an instant. Like that. And so the reason for this is because it's actually a stone slab. So if you have advanced tooltips on, as you can see, it says Minecraft stone slab. So it could actually be obtained the same way you could get null blocks, but it doesn't act the same way. So yeah, really cool. You have to use a pickaxe instead of an axe to break it. Alright, so the next glitch we're going to be talking about is this, the sleeping eye. So the sleeping eye doesn't seem like anything weird, but the sleeping eye is actually what happens before your summoning eye turns into a remnant of the eye. So you'd keep this in your inventory and it would turn into a remnant of the eye, but sometimes it would glitch and stay as a sleeping eye. So this is a remnant of the eye. Basically, if you're about to die, it'll give you a short period of invincibility, as it says, but before it turns into a remnant of the eye, it'll actually be a sleeping eye, and so if it glitches, it'll stay as a sleeping eye instead of turning into a remnant of the eye. Alright, so the last glitch item we're going to be talking about in this video is the rare sponge. So if we actually go to the hub, and we go here to the, not the villager, the builder, and we go to variety, as you can see there's sponge. Now sponges are common, as the rarity says, but sponges actually used to be rare. Now they're common, but if you have a rare sponge, it is technically a glitched item, or at least not glitched item, but an unobtainable item. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. I honestly really enjoy this. So if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making this video, don't forget to drop a like down below. Also, smash that subscribe button, cause you know, new channel, it'll support small channels like mine, and also click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on new content when if I make another video like this. And actually, I'm planning on making a lot of other videos, especially with my friends. I recorded one yesterday. That's actually going to be the second video. I know I recorded the second video for the first one. There's a reason for that. It's because I wanted this to be my first video. Anyways, yeah, drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and ding that notification bell so you don't miss out on new content like this. But that's all I got for you today, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.